All right, everybody. We are live again. Welcome to Coffee Regular Podcast Live. I'm Mike, and Mike should be on in just a sec. So get your coffee ready, and I guess get ready to listen to us. Huh. We're going a little late today. I had a scheduling issue. I totally forgot what time it was. Dad life, man. So we're all good. All right. Oh, smells good. Tastes good. Even a little bit hot. Hey.
Hola.
What's happening, man?
What's cracking? We live?
We are live, bro.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's shaking.
Not too much, my friend.
How's your day kicking?
I made a care package for you.
Yeah, what you got?
I just it's a surprise. It's a variety of beauty.
I mean, we have so much.
All the coffees. Yes.
Yeah, so much. What are you drinking today?
Today, I am drinking Wayfairer from Unconquered.
Dang, I really want to try that.
It's nice, man. It's good stuff.
What are we talking? Like dark roast, light roast?
What is it? It's just damn good roast.
Medium?
I think it's a medium roast. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a medium roast. It doesn't say.
Their bag is cool.
The bag is super cool, man. Yeah. Their company's super cool. Like, they're cool. They're just cool people.
Yeah, they seem cool. I chatted with them a little bit too on the Instagrams.
Oh, right on, man. Right on.
So hey, some Colombian whole bean weirdness from Giant Eagle.
Ooh, hey man,
yeah.
There's potential there. All right.
It's filling the void until I get the good stuff, you know.
You're gonna get some good stuff. It's coming. You just gotta drop by now. So like,
yeah.
Literally, like cruise by. Tell me you're coming, and I'll put it on the porch. You can like don't have to get out of your car. I'll just throw it to you. Right.
Throw it in.
Yeah, I'll make it. We'll get through the window.
Yeah.
All right. Hey man, thanks for switching up the schedule today.
Oh yeah, no problem.
I appreciate it.
I'm still on quarantine lockdown, so like whatever.
All right, cool. That's what I was hoping.
Yeah, my schedule's still pretty lax.
Very good.
Brooke has, however, gone back to work this week, and it's been insane.
Is it insane?
Yeah.
Are people insane, or is just work insane? I wonder.
I think a little bit of both. I think people are generally okay. I think it's just an adjustment. It's a fucking cultural adjustment period. So
well, I would say I think salons have been closed so long that everyone's switching to avatars on Facebook. Says a lot.
Yeah. I love this picture from vacation.
Yeah, I love this cartoon version of me. It looks wonderful.
Yeah. I can't let the real version out.
So I would say everyone should be appreciative and friendly and tip well to all your beauticians and stylists that are hooking you up right now.
Yep. Do it. Hook them up.
For sure.
And I don't know, like cash if it's possible.
No, man, 80% of the dirt on money is feces, bro.
Dude.
Neuro teacher, what's up? Disinfect that shit. And
and they got all the disinfectants
Dan Show,
there. So
Mental Heart, what's up?
There you go.
Oh, Dennis, I don't know what that's a weird one. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, cash under the table. You don't need to tax that. I'm with you.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll be getting into this week. It's Mental Health and Asthma Awareness Month.
Yes, it is. And there's another month on this month that I just found out about. That was, what is it? Asians and Asian Pacific Islander Heritage Month as well.
Okay.
Which is cool. But yeah, definitely Mental Health Awareness and Asthma Awareness Month falling on the same month, I think works really well for us.
It's right up our alley.
Yeah.
But you said your asthma was kicking up before all this stuff was going off, right?
Yeah, man. I mean,
like a little bit.
Good God, I wonder if that is my asthma or did I have the Rona?
Or was it like allergy mixture? I don't know. Who knows?
Because it made sense that it was allergies, asthma being aggravated by early allergies. But I remember in like, what was it, like January, February when I was dying.
Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot about that.
That's what I was thinking of, man. I was like, dang, I need to get antibody tested or something because that was kind of nuts. Mm.
Yeah, I'm trying to
So,
think. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, because you were dying for a hot sec
I mean, it was a while. It was at least a month.
of like hardcore,
Yeah,
like
like
not doing too hot, like
no, man.
not
I never
breathing
took
too
my
well.
temperature or anything though, but I didn't think
Did you
anything
ever?
of it because it wasn't like to me it wasn't that bad.
Right.
Like, I was like, ah, fuck, can't breathe that well. Got a cough. Oh well.
Yeah, but at the same, yeah, exercises and stuff to kind of get your way out of that.
Well, yeah,
Slash,
get my slash. I
you lived
lived it.
half your life, yeah, without
Yeah,
oxygen. So fuck
yeah. So
it.
yeah, who gives a shit? It's not nearly as bad as it was when I was little. Believe me.
Yeah,
So
you're like I'll eat COVID for breakfast. I don't give a fuck.
yeah, so I'm like, I was thinking about that because I have a friend who he's out in California now, out in I think he's San Diego, but he thinks he had it like early in the year because he's like he
Yeah,
looked back at his symptoms and he lost his smell and taste for a while.
yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, maybe you did. He's like, I think I did. And I'm trying to think if I did that. Like, I wonder if I lost smell or taste at all. I don't think I did. But like
But I
my
feel like you your like allergies or something would throw that off anyway. So you maybe not have noticed. Like,
Mhm.
you know what
That's
I
what I
mean?
was
Like,
wondering. Yeah. And so maybe I just didn't even notice. And my ears have been like clogging up on and off pretty
yeah,
much
mine
all
too.
year,
Actually, yeah.
which has just been dumb.
We
It's driving
discussed
me.
that actually at one point.
Yeah, yeah, we did. Yeah, but like it's weird, man. It's driving me nuts. Like, can I
Yeah.
clean my eustachian tubes? Can I like
Right.
somehow bypass my eardrum and get down in?
Well, if you had it, or you just in theory, if you had it,
Hmm?
I've been exposed. So
Yeah, we've all been exposed and we're
yeah,
good. You're
yeah,
welcome. Yeah.
right. I'm pretty sure we've like rolled since then and stuff. Like
Yeah, I think we have.
definite, definitely exposed. And that's the thing. Like a lot of people like I've trained with like travel a lot, and like
They've probably been. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things is no one knows anything about it yet.
yep, yep,
Like we know a little bit, enough to be a scared, right? But
yeah,
not
sure,
enough to like not be scared.
right.
And so like it's like, oh shit.
But also some people can't even approach it rationally,
No, man. Al, I
which is
think
part of the gig.
that's part of the gig these days, but everyone's attaching belief and I don't have to believe to everything now,
Yeah,
which I want to say is a new thing, but it's not a new thing.
right.
That's just a resurgent thing, but I don't know why it went away. Like I'm kind of waiting for it to go away because it just seems to it's like a cycle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm still reading this. I'm still reading these books on the pandemic in 1918, and it
I think that's pretty cool that they include like diary entries about people, or don't they? Like, don't they have
um
like, or was that the other one?
oh I got two of them. I have the one I'm reading right now is really like very much a technical manual. It's really
Oh,
well
okay,
written and good stories, but it's not as personal. It's like it
okay,
has
okay,
personal anecdotes from certain people, but it's more like from a city to city thing and how like
okay.
the numbers of it. The other one is
How's
more the personal end, which I'm looking forward to as well. That's why I got both of
yeah?
them.
It'll be interesting to see like personal feelings, political
Hey,
attitude,
Brooke.
and stuff like that. She
Brooke just
listening?
entered. She listening, dual listening. Yeah, it would be. It'll be. I like. I'm looking forward to that. I want to see like because I'm keeping a little bit of a journal. Writing my thoughts down, what's going on during this. I'd like to see other people's reactions. Because they're going to be all over the map. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the human side of it, like the individual human side. I think it would be very. I don't know. We can learn from that too.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
I agree. It'll be interesting to see the parallels and then see like how things are different. Obviously, technology is gonna play a huge part in
Oh,
this.
technology, and I mean, one thing I keep thinking about is as far as the Spanish flu goes, sanitary sanitary anything was relatively new.
Right.
Like like seriously, like really good sewers and trash people and street cleaners. And like, this is all actually relatively new at the beginning of the 20th century.
Yep.
Like it was there, but it was still sort of taking hold. So people were just recently clean
Right. Right.
in the past, couple decades, really.
Still lingering disease.
Oh, tons, man. But then just, lingering habits.
Right.
Like people weren't like, indoor plumbing wasn't widely normal.
Right.
Washing your hands all the time, and that shit ain't happening. Like there's little differences like that I wonder how much of an effect they have.
Right. Man,
Like
plumbers are fucking OG heroes, bro.
yeah, seriously. Yeah, and so like you wonder like how much of a difference does it make? It's like the mask debate,
Right.
and the fact, like who gives a shit? Just, put a mask on, get a cool one, pretend you're a ninja. Like,
Oh, dude, like I
that's kind
pop
of
my
where
hood
I'm at.
on,
Yeah,
sunglasses and the mask, like Mortal Kombat.
but yeah, more. I'm going Sub-Zero all day, baby. Yeah,
Yeah.
Lin Kuei.
But at the same
Yeah.
time, I also have my Wolverine shaved in just in case. So I'm set
Hey
either way.
man, you've got to cover every possible universe you can at once. It's
Yeah.
true, depending on what reality pops up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever falls
I
out of the sky, you got to be fucking ready.
You gotta be ready. I mean, I'm Daredevil and Nightwing all at once.
Yeah.
I'm handling it, man. We're
Whichever
good.
universe dominates and pops through
Yeah, whichever one pops
the
through the next
universe.
dimension or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. We're fine.
So, I mean, obviously, quarantine and stuff like that plays a massive role in mental health. Um,
Yeah.
so I'm in a weird spot because, like, uh, I've had rough mental health spots in my life and this and that, but like, this was one of the times that I've been the most content and like really felt good and happy and stuff, despite the condition.
Yeah.
Right. So it's an interesting feeling. I don't know. Being human for like I guess it just sort of like I felt like everyone like synced into my wavelength almost. Me and Brooke has spoke about it. Like, well, it's like everyone's anxious. Like we're anxious as shit all the time. Like I get it, you know. There's like a strange calmness about that, I guess.
I guess, yeah, with people being able to identify with it to a certain degree
Mm-hmm.
of everyone being anxious. Now people don't think you're pointless.
Yeah.
That you're not freaking out over nothing.
Right.
No, I never was. But yes, I can actually think through it and figure it out. It's almost, I mean, to a point, it's like the idea of, I've been kicked in the ears a million times. So guess what? If you kick me in the ear, I don't mind. But if someone's never been kicked in the ear, like it's fucking horrible. They're going to care a lot. So like having anxiety issues, having anxiety now, like you've prepped for it.
Right.
You're like, I know it's coming up. I know it's coming up. I'm gonna breathe through this. I can make a plan. Yep. We're cool.
But it's almost like, well, there's actually an event to be worried about. It's almost like there's something gratifying that there's actually a thing.
There's a physical thing that everyone fucking sees. You don't have to explain it at all. Yeah.
Like, oh shit, like I don't have to feel nuts. Everyone feels insane. Like
that's cool, man.
So I don't know. Yeah, it's just goofy.
Your poor anti-spliffin just entered. What's up? Wait, sorry.
Flat app. There's just like kind of a strange solidarity in that. You're just kind of like, you know what? It's cool, man. Like, welcome. It's fine. Like, you're gonna live. You know.
Yeah, I hope that's what happens. I want a solidarity, even if it is a strange solidarity. I would like everyone to kind of have compassion for each other, regardless of what end of whatever debate you choose to fall on.
Mm-hmm.
Like we are in fact human, and this year has so far been like mythical.
Yeah.
Like there's just mythical shit happening. Cicadas are coming out now. Like you fucking kidding me? 17 years cicadas are digging up like, oh shit, what's going on? A cyclone just hit India and it was like one of the biggest storms to ever hit India.
Yeah. No, it's weird. We had a tornado siren the other day that was like semi-alarming. Like,
And I was like, oh fuck.
well, like
My,
I live on the top floor of a shitty apartment building. I was like, fuck, we should probably like leave. Like,
should I just get a kite and just fucking
yeah,
go?
yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, I don't know. And yeah, it's interesting to see. But again, at the same time, there's like, well, there's actually shit to worry about in a weird way. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
But the way quarantine affected certain people, right? Sometimes you probably got stuck alone. Some people got stuck alone, right?
I've been debating the ups and downs of that being stuck alone.
Yeah. Loneliness can wreak havoc on whomever. So
that kind of depends on the person or depending on what they let you know. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because some people are like, cool, I'm alone. I don't have to go anywhere. Fuck yeah. You know?
Yeah.
And then other people are like, oh, I'm so sad and lonely.
Right. Like Brooke and I discussed it the other day. Like she went back to work or whatever, and I was pretty much alone for most of the day. I was like, holy shit, this is weird. You know, I texted her. I was like, I couldn't have gotten through quarantine without you. You know, you made it like 10,000 times better. Mm-hmm. You know? Yeah. So obviously grateful for that.
So now you know what I feel like the first week my daughter went to school.
Yeah, you're like
when she was in first grade and was gone all day. This is why I started listening to podcasts and crying.
Yeah, you're like, better fill the time. Like,
yeah. But it's weird, isn't it? After like being with somebody 24 hours a day, and then you wake up and they're like fucking gone. You're like,
yeah,
oh shit.
Yeah, The other morning, I barely ever like sleep in, right? Like that much, or like I'm usually awake before she is, and like she went to work before I was awake, and that was fucking weird.
Yeah, like, yeah. And you wake up and you're like, what? Wait, what? Oh, geez, no. Was it a dream? Right. Oh, what?
Right. So I just had like a sudden streak of like, wow, I was like kind of like lonely for a second. I was like, well, if I'd spent 60 days by myself, like that would be an interesting transformation. I probably would have like tried to like journal everything and like do all sorts of crazy shit. I don't know. Like it would have been really interesting. So I'm glad I didn't. Time. Yeah. Like it would have been like some Castaway shit where I'm talking to beach balls and shit. Like,
oh yeah. I mean, I talk to plants and shit. I've like, I think I was chatting with a medicine ball the other day. My tennis ball, me and the tennis ball are making better friends. Right.
That's the thing. You just got to personify things. Yeah. When we have the little dog, we have our little puff dog. So she was a phenomenal treat as well. Vampire Pomeranian.
Your vampire Pomeranian's awesome. It's cute, as fluffy as fuck, man. Oh
she's the best, and we've touted her for she's a quarantine hero for helping us out through the rough patches, you know.
That's cool. Yeah.
But I wish I don't know. I don't think I like know too many people that were stuck alone throughout this. Come to think of it, like a lot of it when shit was locking down, people were like, all right, I'm going to like my family, or like they were stuck with friends or like their roommates. Like I personally can't think of people that were stuck alone off the top of my head. Do you?
I mean,
have anybody? Like,
my mom was alone, but my mom was stuck alone. But she has her animals and her plants, and she lives in like a small cul-de-sac. So everybody's friends. So she wasn't completely alone.
Yeah, there's like a strange community.
Yeah.
So like,
and she had to go into work a lot during the time. But
I see. There's a lot of instances of like people like just moving to new cities and stuff like this, and then getting like locked down, and like having just nobody.
That would be weird. Yeah, right. Like you just move into a new place, and they're like, "You can't leave." Oh shit! I don't even know where to get groceries. Crap.
Or like I don't even speak the language or whatever. Like, so that would be rough. I just obviously I can like.
Well, if you don't speak the language, find your favorite cartoon and a good soap opera, and watch that shit every day. Like from personal experience, works. You'll learn a lot.
You'll learn.
Bien sûr. You know what bien sûr means? It means body change from Transformers Beast Wars. They say transform. In Chinese, they say bien sûr. So it's
Fuck yeah,
it's good,
dude.
man. It works.
Yeah, I like it. But last week was tight with Nick. That was super fun.
Dude, that was amazing. I listened through that to edit it, and
Yeah,
okay, the sound is cool. The sound was fucking great. Our all
that's
our
good.
all our like cheap headphones are amazing. But
Cool.
his stories, man, like the dude he's like a good storyteller. He just has cool shit to say.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed that. Yeah.
Yeah, he
And
just seems like one of those dudes that like immerses himself in whatever and kind of just lives up to it. I like it.
yeah, he's definitely like
Climbing,
he's a
coffee,
guy I
jiu-jitsu.
could hang out with. Like, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Hmm.
Even
Yeah.
if
But
the honey roasting process was interesting.
that was awesome. I love that, like, because I love that we were talking about that before and we didn't even ask. He just kind of went into it and we're like, oh shit,
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
tune in. This is what I
And
wanted to
just jumped into it.
learn.
Yeah, this was cool, man. Yeah, but that was really interesting. And oh, wait do you try? I'm giving you the honey process from Four Hands.
Mhm.
So you get to try some honey process. It is it's good, man. I like it a lot.
Yeah, like
You will enjoy it.
I'm glad we're collecting coffee people on the show to actually teach us about coffee because I don't know shit. So I mean, really, like
Yeah, I know. We've gone far enough down the rabbit hole to realize we don't know anything.
yeah, which is
So
great. Love it.
I like that a lot because we both kind of have gotten to a point where we can make our coffee the way we like to in multiple ways.
Hmm.
And I don't know about you, but I know I was feeling real good about that. I'm
Yeah,
like, man, I don't measure anything. I just know what to put, this temperature, and get the thing, and do this thing and that thing, and I felt real cool. And then like we just sort of almost accidentally started to delve into the actual roasting processes and how that
right.
relates to how you drink it and what it tastes like. I'm like, whoa, okay, I don't know anything anymore. Yes.
Yeah, it's so I always had like trouble because I'm so deep in like jiu-jitsu and shit. I'm like, man, like why doesn't everyone love this and do this and blah blah blah? Like, no, obviously not everyone's gonna be as passionate about whatever as you are, but like I get how people can like dip their toe into jiu-jitsu and be
Mhm.
like, maybe like a good blue belt and be like, whatever, and just train a couple times every, once in a while. It's kind of like I could see that like with coffee. It's just kind of like another hobby. Like I don't really know much about it. Like I'm not gonna dig too deep into it, but like I'm definitely gonna like learn some shit about it and then like learn, then unlock the next layer and then dig deeper. And I don't know. It's the same process with coffee or some other thing, but with
Yeah, I
jiu-jitsu as
do.
well.
I like Nick was very able to relate that overall process
Yeah.
to like jujitsu, to sport, to coffee, to to climbing, to building a business. Like the through line was
Yep.
really clear.
Yeah, and I think like he
I
tries
thought
to
that was
relay
really
that.
cool.
Yeah, he tries to relay that like in like the company message and then like just reading through the website and stuff. Like you can really kind of pick that out. Uh, no, I mean if you know
Hmm.
jujitsu, you can start to pick that thread definitely, and then like you see it in other senses as well. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, that was really cool. But it was I just liked how he related one thing to the other really well, and you could see the spot. You could see just that overall concept, and that
Yep.
was I don't know. That's a really I don't know. That's just personally a cool thing to me. I always look for that in everything. So it just appeals to my personality. But I like when other people can do that, but in their own way, and then I can pick up on it because like I get better. Yeah. Because
Yeah. And like
and then
I
like take
think.
specifically when he was talking about advertising. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, go for it. Keep going.
Uh, oh, cool. Slight
You're on
delay.
a thread.
But
You're on a thread.
but yeah. Oh no, because okay, when he was talking about advertising and he got to the Instagram part where he's like, I do the same filter for everything. And
Hmm.
I never even thought about that. Now, if you look
Yeah.
at the coffee regular posts, same filter for everything.
Yep.
like I found like I just kind of went through and picked a filter, and and then like I started thinking about how he was also tell the compelling story. And if you've noticed, like I like resurrected At Home Badass, which I'd
Yeah,
kind of just put on the shelf for a long time.
yeah,
And like I thought of a couple coherent stories I can do with it now. I
yeah,
actually like because of what he said, I was like thinking about it. And I thought, oh, okay, I got a couple through lines of like where I can be consistent. I picked a different filter, and I also picked like a couple like paths I want to take it. So it's a little more like it's like it's just more focused,
yeah. Well, that
and
and
then
like
they opened a bunch of ideas up for me.
yeah, and you have practice with like the coffee regular page. Like you have a lot of practice uh posting and like seeing how what interactions happen. So you like take that into the Atom Badass page and stuff and take what you learned, and kind of morph it and see what happens. Like
Well,
it's pretty cool. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
yeah, it definitely
glad you're
helped all the
doing that.
experience we have from that.
Didn't you
Yeah, I am too,
say
and it's I don't know,
Dr.
it's
Han was
what
helping you with that?
the Dr. Han has been giving me homework. Yeah. He is
Good.
helping me start to expand all that and do stuff like the Zoom we did yesterday. That was literally an assignment.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, which I now have to email him. Hopefully he's listening. Hey, Dr. Han.
What's that?
But yeah, that was an assignment. He's like, get one of your buddies to do a Zoom with you and figure it out. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, he's walking me through that, which has been really nice. Yeah.
That's the thing. You just like need
So that's going
some
to continue.
like slight guidance from people who've done it. Like, you know what I mean?
And people have done it, but people who speak your language.
Yeah, that's
Like
important.
it's one thing to just kind of someone who's done what you wanted to do, but it's another thing. Like we were me and the Han were talking about this. Like to the point where I wish I would have actually met him 20 years ago. I've known of him for a long time, but we could have been friends because like he's as
Right.
nerdy about physiology as I am. In fact, quite a bit more because he's a doctor, right? Like like he just got the schooling I never got. But
Right.
like we're on the same page as far as how we approach things, and he's kind of teaching me his like general methods of how what he does, and like I pick up on it right away. I'm like, oh, I do this. I just like this is more specific. Thank you. And it's
Yeah,
been
that's cool.
really cool to like it's that weird like you don't feel so lonely anymore. Like I never found
Yeah.
anybody like me in that respect, and then there was someone there right there. Like holy shit, concurrent. Like damn, if we'd have been like
And
we
it's
know a lot of the
kind
same
of
people.
yeah, it's kind of funny how someone can like be in your life for so long and then like down the road make an impact for like that. Like
Yeah. So that's been really cool, and it's really made it easier for me to understand the process and not be so freaked out by it. Because that is definitely I mean, behind the scenes, a conversation that we've had. You know how much anxiety I have about like internet shit or putting
yeah.
myself out there or like like building this page. Like, should I fucking put it up? Should I do it? I don't know.
And the answer is pretty
Early
much just
on,
yes,
I'm
yes,
sending
yes, just do it.
just do it. You're fine. Yeah. And so
Yeah,
like
just do it.
it's cool to have someone just kind of being like, okay, here's a list. Do these things on these dates, but I understand them. We've talked about it. Like it. Like I said, they speak my language, so like I just understand it more readily, which
Right.
has been very cool. Hmm.
It is so practicing those skills and like dumping yourself into those skills during that time. That's probably been a good mental health remedy, right? I imagine. I mean,
It,
really, you said your
it,
life hasn't changed that much, but like, given the circumstance, right?
yeah, given the circumstance, I kind of had the opportunity in a different way, right? And so first I got the opportunity to delve into just fixing my body, like finding, the final pieces that I haven't been able to find. So that was just a really cool little boost because, every day I do my physical therapy, something's a little bit better. which that's a
Mhm.
funny story. You got to remind me to tell you a little bit about this week in particular. Holy fuck. Um, and so that was a nice ramp in, kind of just my mind felt better. My body started getting better, uh, and like some nerves weren't pinched anymore and things weren't constricted. And just there was a better flow. And then I started kind
Yeah.
of like being, something that we've kind of hinted at in the past of kind of like, or getting caught up in the past. You're having memories and stuff. You're thinking about things. And I've been like remembering a lot of weird shit, but then kind of making myself get out of that and stay and plan for the future. What steps can I take now
Yeah.
to make things happen rather than thinking about the past and being like, well, shit, if I just changed these two things, fuck, it'd have been amazing, right? Like, no,
Right.
okay,
Right. Right.
that's not going to do anything. Like, that's really helped me of
Sure.
if I can get to that point where I'm building something and I can see the results right now towards something that I want rather than thinking about, oh shit that I failed at or shit that I used to have. It
Yeah.
mentally,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's really helped a lot.
Right.
Mm.
I'm in like sort of the same boat. Sort of like I've been able to get creative and express creativity and be like commended for it
Mhm.
and like have participation and sort of for, in a weird way for like the first one of the first times in my life, I guess, in like this fashion, I suppose. So
Mhm.
to be in a position to be like commended for creativity, whereas like in the past it's been sort of like shut down, I guess, you know, or like looked at as fucking
Mhm.
weird because
Mhm.
I'm a fucking weirdo, obviously. So, um, but this is like
You're normal,
the
Mike.
first
Everyone else is
time.
weird.
Yeah. But this is like the first time that's like been like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, let's do this. Like, you know what I mean? Um,
Mhm.
and that's just a
Um,
morale boost overall. You know, it's just
yeah, it
and
is.
it's also just
It's
like reaffirms the path. You know what I mean? It reaffirms what you're doing, so it helps.
yeah. I've had a lot of that too, where it's like, I kind of it's very easy for me to think of myself as a failure because like
Yeah,
I don't have a shitload to show for my life, But like in some cases I do. It's just not like you can't. It's harder to quantify, you know. But
right. But at the same, like
it's
all that, I
been.
mean, you could quantify it
Oh,
the
go
other
ahead.
way too. You know, like you said, like it's
Hmm.
so it just depends on what lens or what hat you're wearing that day. Like,
Yeah, it's made it easier to find the hat, I guess.
yeah,
Oh, okay, cool. I am still building toward things that like good things. I'm still growing. I'm seeing opportunities to change and move into different phases of life, And this is this has definitely been the choice has been thrown in my face during the quarantine
yeah,
of
yeah.
as a stay-at-home dad, my daughter's getting older, and she's not my Velcro so much anymore, and that's hard to deal
Hmm.
with. But then I know that she's not even close to grown. Like she still needs me. I still need to be around. But
And I'm sure
there's a
you're,
little bit of a gap there to play in,
yeah,
which is cool. And then I'm using um oh, you've left a wonderful legacy so far. I know my children will hear your name and know the lessons you imparted. Oh, I thank you. Cool. Someone I don't know people's handles. So that could be
yeah,
that must be somebody I know. Sweet.
yeah,
But yeah, it's kind of one of those things where this was the transition phase has been thrown in my face and I had a choice to be able to handle it because the universe kind of like tossed a bunch of free learning opportunities at me. And
yeah,
then, was like, "Here, have the best physical therapist you've ever had in your life. Go ahead, take it." I'm like, "Okay. Okay, I'll take it." Sure. And
yeah,
then,
yeah,
it's very like you ever see Yes Man?
yeah.
I love that fucking movie.
It's funny.
But that's very much how I like to operate sometimes. If you just kind of let go and just be in the moment, opportunities just kind of are there and you just, oh shit, I saw that. Say yes. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. Fuck, that's fine. Like a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah,
the
yeah,
best things in my life have come from that. Just, all right, fuck, dive in head first. You know,
yeah,
you're
dude.
good. Figure it out. Hmm,
Yeah.
hmm,
Uh, I agree. And action and like my procrastination has been always probably like because of anxiety XYZ or whatever, like is always like
Mhm.
probably my biggest thing to deal with, right?
Yeah.
And just taking action like literally always makes me feel better, and like it's the domino effect after that, right?
Yeah. It's
So I
like the
can
thing you're
sit and
afraid of, but
wallow.
once you do it, bam. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, like I can sit and wallow in my own shit for a while, or I can do one small thing and then it'll fucking snowball and it'll feel great, blah blah blah, you know,
Hmm.
all that shit. But
Yeah. Yeah. Like it's so corny, but it's like if you actually put it into something like real, like it makes sense. Like for me, all right, like a real example of from the quarantine when the juice decided to do like domination camp is what they call it. They did like 6 weeks of just free seminar every Sunday. Sunday service,
I'm
show
cracking
up.
up.
And I was like, man, I don't
I'm
even
cracking
fucking
up
do
because
taekwondo anymore. And those guys
I
were
thought you were
weird.
referencing
Yeah. Oh,
OJ
what? Go
Simpson for a second. I thought you were referencing OJ Simpson for a second. I was cracking up.
Well, we can go drive slow. We can go drive slow. It's fine. But no, but they
pull
started
up
doing
that
that, and I'm like, man,
Bronco.
I don't even. Yeah, baby. Yeah. But no, like I just jumped on. I'm like, I don't even do this shit anymore, but what the hell? I'll jump on. And I was doing stuff and kind of realizing like, oh fuck, I can't spin anymore. Cupcakes are weird now. Like, all right, these people are cool, whatever. And it got to be fun. And then I started, moving and kind of finding my weaknesses and my strengths again. And I was like, all right, I still got a little something left in the basement. Neat. And then, Jason Hahn was like, I'm taking on a few clients, if it's not up yet, but I'll give you guys the, heads up. And I sent him like a very thoughtfully worded email. And then he replies back like, dude, you were like the second person to respond. Like, holy crap. Yeah, you're in. Yeah. And I'm like, sweet. And then, it's like, it costs a lot of money though. I'm like, oh, fuck. Well, okay, let me think about this. And, when I have to be convinced to spend money, this is really funny. I go to my wife and I'm like, honey, this is a great opportunity. This is a great physical therapist. I've told you about this guy before. Here's how much it costs. She's like, fuck it, do it, man. It's it's the same price as physical therapy in person, and he is right up your alley. He's gonna be better for you anyway. I'm like, just do it. It's fine. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. All right, and then,
Yeah.
and here we are. So
With like an educational opportunity like that, like it fits like a glove. I mean, how could you pass it up?
you can't, man. Yeah, no matter how much it costs, like you really like you got to do it. Like I actually just re-upped for a few more sessions, but they're spread out over the next 3 months. So it's like a lot more educational opportunities in the next 3 months as far as working with Jason Hahn too. So it's
Yeah.
really turning into a kick-ass investment. Like I've decided to like make it go places. So from a mental health perspective, it feels good. Like I was kind of down and now I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Got goals. Let's move forward.
Snowball into basically like a new chapter of all your shit, taking action on all of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. And speaking of a
So, I
new
mean,
chapter, I'm going to send you. Mm, mm.
how long did
No,
we
go ahead,
talk
man.
about like at home badass and like stuff like that?
Yeah, and like I'm just
Like a
embarrassed by
long,
the name, as I just think it's funny. But like we've been talking about it for years. It actually existed
yeah,
before Coffee Regular. Yeah,
right.
and I looked at all the old videos in the dungeon, man, and I was
Got to
like,
redo them
everyone
with the
in
nice
motherfuckers is
lights.
going private. Yeah, I'm gonna do them. I'm redoing them. I put them all on private. Like no one see those anymore. But I'm gonna redo them with the nice spot with the good lights and the nice spot now. And
Yeah.
so like I got a bunch of ideas up there, and now I got like stories to tell and a thread to move on. I'm gonna start, being real about it, And Coffee Regular is moving forward.
Yep.
We got all the coffees coming at us.
So
So
much coffee.
like
We
I
have so much
feel
coffee.
so much coffee, and if anyone wants to give us more, like hit us on the DM on Instagram, hit us up on Facebook. That's fine. We can take
Yeah,
it.
yeah. With that, like we talk about it on there, get Google reviews, send people to buy your shit, obviously. Like, so hopefully it gets you a little
And
sales bump.
yeah, speaking of coffee, this Unconquered is drinks well. It's like sipping really well. It's cooling off really well. This is
Mm-hmm.
a tasty, tasty coffee. And we are the only people in the United States with it right now. Oh
That's some real shit, dude.
the only bag in the US, baby. Yeah, real
That's tight.
shit. It's good. So
Can't
yeah,
wait
I'll
to
be
taste it.
yeah, I'll make you some. Come by. You'll be all right. Um, I definitely have figured out some other of coffees that we've gotten recently when we've gotten like sample packs and stuff. I've got some stuff I want to buy, like full bags of. So
That's the nice
I'll
thing with
be
like
ordering
variety
that
packs.
soon enough. This is what I've discovered, man. Ordering the variety pack is the best bet, A, for the show, just because we like to feature a lot of different stuff on the Instagram and different brews on the show, right? But like you're not committing to a bag. What's up, Ronnie? How you doing? Um, but yeah, you're not committing to like one giant bag because it takes me forever to drink a bag of coffees because like, 1 cup a day. Except for that other day when I had like three, that was nuts. But
Yeah, you fucked
but
shit up that day.
I did, man. I slept so well that night too. Dude. Yeah. And like every night since I've slept well. That was really good. But yeah, it's nice sample pack. Like the sample packs are cool because then you get to like, oh, I do like this one the best. I'm going after that. So yeah, I dig it.
That's why Coffee Fest was tight because you can go around and just sample everyone's coffee and talk to the people and shit. Like,
That was cool. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, that made I'm still thinking about that root beer coffee, man.
I know.
Oh my God.
There's
It's
this,
so
so there's
good.
just like
I've
root
got
beer flavored seltzer water, right?
Oh shit,
And
okay.
like, I feel like I could throw a splash in some iced coffee and be fucking good.
Booyah, man. Booyah. Hey, hey. Give me the root beer coffee, Brooke says. Yes, Brooke is the travel team captain. She was there.
Yes,
Oh yes,
she
Brooke.
helped made us.
This is what I refer to you as now. You're the captain of the travel team. Yeah.
She made sure that it ran smoothly and made sure we got
Is she like in the
cards.
other room?
Yes, I told her to call in. She fucking won't.
She
I'm gonna
just
pressure
talk
her.
loud.
Hi.
I'm in the closet. Hi. See? Yeah. What's up?
Hi. Just folding laundry in the closet.
All right.
She won't call in.
That's what I was doing on Tuesday. You're good.
She won't do it.
Hey, she called in
Oh,
once. She called in
yeah, that's
once early on.
I know. Earlier there was like a
Hmm.
finch baby bird on our like this windowsill. It just like flopped down and like stayed there for like 10 minutes.
That's phenomenal.
I'm taking it as a sign of good luck.
That's really cool. Hell yeah, dude. When the rare animals come and hang out with you,
Well, I saw that
it's a good thing.
white weasel a couple weeks ago.
White weasel. Yeah.
Shikaka.
Sounds that... Oh man. God. So all right, back on topic. Back on topic.
Right.
As far as mental health and breathing goes, what else have you been? You been studying anything? Getting after anything?
I've been really just looking into like Wim Hof breathing and like doing the straw breathing and like breathing shit that like we've done in the past and like fucking around with the showers and like just digging back into that. Like it's fun to me.
Yeah.
I lost contact with it for a little bit because I was just so like enveloped in other shit. So like I kind of lost the habit.
Yeah.
So it was kind of nice to be able to have the time, obviously, to not have much else to do but sit in a cold bath or like a cold shower or fucking breathe or,
Yeah. Doing nothing else. Might as well.
Like it just, or just like looking up different coffee recipes or like seeing what's like, I really, again, like it's the ritual, right? every morning, get
Yeah.
up, start the ritual, right? Have the coffee, listen to my podcasts or whatever, It's it meant more over quarantine in a weird way, as like
Well, yeah, just having the routine of it is comforting.
yeah, because
Having a
I
pattern to latch
obviously
onto a little bit.
yeah, but that like, and I really embraced that and just like slowing shit back down because like again I mentioned like I was burnt out a little bit, so
Mm-hmm.
I needed to like pump the brakes, Uh,
Yeah.
so like that was, and I mean, not that there's ever a good time for shit like that, but like I needed a little break.
Rick just entered the studio. What's up, Rick? Okay.
What's up? Um,
Well, yeah, you
but
kind
yeah,
of
like
got your break from commute time, basically.
yeah, yeah. I just needed a little like, just difference, and just like almost like cocoon time, right? You need some time to chill the fuck out to get out of the next phase, and I had to kind of
Yeah,
like
this
dial
was
back, look at shit, and like just make
yeah
some decisions. So
yeah this was kind of the opposite of what you had been talking about. You were getting real antsy and wanting to travel again because you
yeah,
needed to go someplace else for a while, and then kind of the opposite happened where you didn't have to go anywhere else for a while, and you kind of got the same effect out of it.
yeah,
Uh,
it's true. Like yeah, it would have had the same. Yeah, exactly. I just needed a stop. I needed a difference. I needed a change.
mhm.
um,
Yeah, yeah.
so and yeah, I guess it shook me back. I'm glad. I'm not glad that it's happened the way it happened, but like
I'll let
it
you
shook me
handle it the
back
way you
down.
did.
Right. Yeah. So like I'm glad it shook me back down to like just really appreciating the little shit, like appreciating boiling water to make coffee, like appreciating the smell of coffee when I grind it, appreciating uh like again like going back for like being really enthusiastic about like going for a drive, cooking,
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's very basic shit and getting like very excited about it.
Mhm.
I'm an easy creature to entertain,
Oh,
obviously.
yeah. Now the basics of it, like yeah, stopping to smell the coffee or being a little more thorough about going to the grocery store. you
Yeah.
know, weird shit about that. Like I'm only going every 2 weeks now. So like I love the Target even more. But I'm also
Right.
like my list is on point. I'm not gonna miss shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you still there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right.
But yeah, like just having the break is what was necessary, I suppose. Make the best out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Obviously in a good position to do that. So grateful for that.
Worked out.
And again,
Oh.
yeah, and just like again, even coming from like the loneliness aspect, like me and Brooke talked about it. Like, what if we were isolated, like had been dating or whatever, but we're super quarantined alone or whatever. Like some stuff like that would
Yeah.
suck. Like, so I don't know. I can't always.
Mm.
You just got to deal with the fucking cards you're dealt, and I could have been dealt
Win
really
with the
shitty
hands you
ones.
got, man. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, seriously, you're winning, you're good. But I don't know, personally, when you say isolated alone, all I think of is like prison training scene from 80s kung fu film. Like
Yeah,
that's what I
Bronson,
would
bro.
do. That's what
That's
I
what,
would
and
do.
that's
Oh,
and
I would
that.
go corny
Yeah,
and go Van Damme. But
I go straight fucking Tom Hardy and Bronson, bro. He did it like
yeah.
in a little cage. He's beat to shit, you know. I
Yeah,
just
well,
like
like
that
that's
because
what I would do.
he's also like a little bit psychotic. He just goes nuts on just beats the shit out of people. So I can relate to that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Definitely, man. Yeah, but like if
Yeah.
I was alone, I think I would just be it'd be a lot of push-ups and shit, man. It'd be a lot of like calisthenics, like
Yeah.
and reading. I'd just be like training and reading and going insane. Like
That was one thing
problem.
I haven't done. I didn't read much this quarantine. Like that's something it's like on my list of things I need to like do again. It's like another habit I need to like reinforce that I haven't yet.
Me too. I've found a way back into regular reading of yeah, because my schedule didn't change as much. Like I have like weird extra things to do, yet
Right.
still have time and feel like I don't have anything to do. It's just fucking weird. But I've gotten into a habit of like sitting down for an hour every night and reading a book, like which
Yeah.
has been really nice. I still read before bed, which is a totally different book. Uh, I want to fit more reading time in my day, just because I really do enjoy it. Do have a library full like worth of books, and I will have a shelf to put them on soon enough. I'd like to read all these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I mean, the weather has sucked recently, so it's been a good reading atmosphere. I just haven't, you know.
yeah, no, it's been there. But speaking of weather, it's supposed to be rainy right now. Freaking sun's out, man.
Right. So I'm cool with it.
It's awesome.
But who knows? It'll be a tornado later. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't trust it, but for now, it's nice. I was at my backyard this morning. It's like a swamp.
I bet.
It's
Yeah,
so wet.
yours kind
It's
of dipped down
ridiculous.
and stuff too.
Yeah, I got a dip and I got the drain in the back. But all right, bananas are crushing it. I went and checked my strawberry patch behind the bananas, and we planted some spinach back there this year too, because strawberries and spinach, like they're really they work well together. They're companions as far as companion planting goes. That's a thing, and it works quite well. The spinach is going nuts. It's huge.
Nice.
Like I'd left alone for a while. I got to eat that spinach, man. So all my gardens are doing really well. I planted the bonsai trees. They're not in pots anymore.
Nice.
They are in the bonsai garden official. So
That'll be
gotta
sweet
keep-
when it's all like kicked in.
oh yeah, I just need to get cool rocks for it now,
Right.
and then it will be. I need like it's got the border, but I have like plans for it, and then the throw deck is like a possibility now. Like the plans are finalizing. All right.
It's real.
So we will have outdoor training very soon. And yeah, so like it's cool to see plans coming together, things coming out, like how I get, but it's getting more and more clear. So yeah, we're gonna be like sort of transplanted into a fantasy land in my backyard here in the next month or so.
Between your basement and your backyard, I mean,
That's the idea. If I gotta
Training
be
oasis.
imprisoned in the suburbs, man. Yeah, if I gotta be in the suburbs, then damn it, I'm gonna make it at least have pockets of what I want.
I mean, you're the martial arts equivalent of a day-to-day prepper. Like,
Yeah, pretty much. Or a freaking hermit. But yeah.
obviously, that combo is paying off right now. So
clearly.
people owe you an apology.
Oh, and yes, they do. Dang it! Now they envy me. Ha ha.
Home gym.
I wanted to give you an update on my educational woes as far as finding things for my CSCS.
Mm-hmm.
There's been that 40% discount looming over my head from Human Kinetics, right? I've been looking at that site for a month, just putting stuff in my cart and leaving it there and forgetting about it, and disappears, and looking through it all again and reading these things. I narrowed it down. I bought stuff today. I got 4 things. And these 4 things cover my continuing education units for the next 3 years. So
Shit.
those online tests that go with them better be good permanently, damn it. 'Cause I'm not putting all this shit in this year. This year I don't need it. This is all for the next 3 years after that. So they better be
Right.
okay. Because I got the physical books for everything, and I tried, like, I had to research the shit out of everything just so I could cover as many bases as possible with as few things as possible. And I found some fucking gold, man.
What are the 4
Like-
courses?
All right, so a couple of them, like one is just real general. It's just about like like training elite level athletes, right? And it's it's an overview, but it's like a deep dive into different categories of the overview. And so what I did was, Diggs, what's up, man? I just kind of kept looking at stuff and kept reading through this like contents of the books. You can look at the contents, right? And each chapter had authors. And I'm reading the authors and people that I know popped up. And like this first one, Joel Jameson wrote a chapter on energy, on building energy systems. And I was like, all right, fuck yeah, I know Joel Jameson's work. I've learned stuff from him and copied things off him for years, right? I'm like, okay. So I ended up getting that because the whole book is good. Then there's another one on high intensity training, and actually like goes deep, like scientifically on how to apply it and how to measure it and what to do. And I was like, that's just interesting. But then there's like sport specific chapters, and the first chapter is combat sports, and it's Duncan French.
Number one, baby.
And I was like, hell yes, if Duncan French is writing that, because he used to work with Great Britain Taekwondo, and now he's at the UFCPI. And like I've actually like followed his career because of that. And I'm like, all right, I know he knows what the fuck he's doing. All right, I'll get that. And then I got one on plyometrics, because I've been doing plyos since the late 90s. Like I was first to the game in the United States with plyometrics. And if from the contents, I can't look at the book, which kind of, this one's a wild card. If it goes as deep as I want it to, like I get to make all kinds of sweet ass connections, because I know a lot of what plyometrics does from a physiological standpoint, from a chemical standpoint. I know how to, the exercises, how to apply stuff. And I want this to bring all that together. This is yeah, truly. I'm hoping that's what happens. And what was the fourth one? Shit, there's a fourth one. I can't think of what it was now. But it's awesome as well.
That's gonna be sweet.
It's so, like, I got some just learning to do. So I've got some things to really dig into, which I'm excited about.
That's good shit. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, so you're my favorite guinea pig at the moment. So
yeah, I love it when you learn new stuff, because I directly benefit too. So
and speaking of learning new stuff, I'm gonna be getting your new stuff to you here real soon.
Sweet.
Yeah, so we got to Zoom again, so I can kind of show it all to you. But yeah, it's gonna be neat.
Yeah, I did the ball stuff on my other foot, and yeah, that shit's nuts.
It hurts so much.
Yeah, my left foot was just burning, like everything was just on fire.
Oh yeah,
my left foot
it's so horrible, but it pays off. Like you're gonna do that a lot, and it's gonna start feeling different every time. Like a little thing will change. You'll be like, oh shit,
right.
And the same thing with all the like massage stuff on your face.
Yeah,
as your cranial nerves loosen up, they're less compressed. Like you will change as a human.
My legs were twitching like a motherfucker when I was doing that. It was funny.
That's fucking awesome. No, that shit's gonna change you, man. Like I can't believe how much it's messed with me in the past like couple months.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been pretty phenomenal. So yeah, that's gonna help a lot. And so yeah, I'm delving into the different specifics now. And so yeah, I'm gonna be leveling up really hard here in the next couple of years.
Obviously, so it's good.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to I don't know, hugging people again.
Damn, I can't wait to do that.
I miss it so much. It's stupid. It's like I just need some training partners, man. I'm about to move people into my house. About to be like, all right, Mike and Brooke, you can live in the playroom. Just help finish cleaning it, and it's yours.
There's so many people that are starting to like turn into that too. That are like just now getting their speakeasies started.
That's awesome.
It's like, well.
But yeah, and I mean the throw deck is taking on a whole new idea. Like I'm like, I just need people to come over. I have a list. I have a short list.
Vet your training partners.
Yeah, no, like I've like seriously thought about that now. who can come over and train. Like now I definitely have a list of I think 9 people of that are invited and don't even know it yet. Well, like, I
Tight
just
guidelines.
very tight. I mean, they've always been tight guidelines. You know that. Like,
Talk
there's only
about a velvet rope, dog.
there's only so many people allowed into the basement. You know what I'm saying? So it's very much those same guidelines. But but yeah, and so it's there. It's happening.
It's the best. But yeah, I don't know, this whole quarantine has kind of been wrapped up in like getting back in touch with it, getting ready to
Yeah.
slingshot a little bit.
Yeah, definitely a slingshot of, and I think just sitting doing this cast throughout it, I think has done a lot of good for both of us. It's done a lot of good for the cast.
Yeah.
Having
I
kind of
agree.
this as an anchor point of
Kept
every Friday.
structure,
Yeah.
kept structure, consistency, and like we did the remote thing, and that was really the only difference.
Yeah, and to learn how to do learn a new skill, learning the remote thing, and now it's easy. But in the beginning, this was really intimidating.
Yeah,
I didn't know
now
how it
we
was
can
going to work. I didn't know what the fuck we were going to do. I was like,
and then travel casts
And
are no
so,
big deal. So
yeah, now it's no big deal. Now we're super cool about it. We found a way to have guests on. We've been able to sort of talk through what's happening week to week and kind of stay grounded and work it out as far as what's going on, which has been
Yeah.
really nice.
mental health
And then
grounded.
yeah, mental health grounded. Yeah, community in a nutshell right there, man. Support system. Yeah. So
That's
I
something
think
I
this
have
is
been able to do, is like take the time to like touch base with people here and there. Like some people I haven't talked to in a while, like that's been nice.
Mhm.
So this being there, and then obviously people would text me and they're like, "Dang, what's up?" So it's been nice to reconnect with people. So
Yeah,
looking
for
forward
sure,
to doing
man.
that more outside of these confines.
Yeah, the pumping the brakes, I think, is going to give a lot of weight to being able to see your humans again. There's definitely going to be
Yeah.
gratitude and appreciation for like even like you had a lot before, but now there's just sort of there's a different take on it.
Yeah, and again, it's the little things, man. A hug is gonna be good. A fucking roll is gonna be good. Like hanging out with people is gonna be good. So it's there's a lot to look forward to.
Yeah. I also look forward to everyone's injuries being healed and seeing how superhuman people are.
Everyone's mat burns are gonna be terrible.
Oh, it's gonna be bad. Our skin's so weak. Everyone's
Hilarious.
weak. Yeah. But yeah, so if everyone like, I guess, before we go, I want to put a shout out to everybody. Cut your toenails. Cut your damn toenails, everybody. Just look at the toenails, cut the toenails, and take it easy. Don't dive back in and be all excited. You're going to get hurt.
Yeah.
Drill. Don't roll real hard. Possibly not at all. Just get the drills in. Feel it again.
Can't go back in and do a 24-hour roll fest, or you will die.
No, you will fall right back apart, and all the healing you've done the past couple months will be over. So cut your toenails and take your time.
Yep. Be patient. It'll get back to it. We'll be stronger.
Mm-hmm. Yes, for sure. All right, man. Well, it has been an hour, my friend.
Good stuff. For sure.
Good stuff today. Feeling good? Think we stayed on topic?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Go check out some Ground Shark. Go grab a bag of that stuff. Go back and listen to that episode.
Check out some Unconquered. See if we can get it in the U.S. because it is amazing.
Yeah, some more U.S. shipments.
Yes, it's good stuff.
Roaster. We got Four Hands as well. Four Hands. Yeah, go check them out.
Four Hands is amazing. I'm gonna be contacting them again to get some more stuff, and we got to get them on the cast. I'm gonna try to hook that up. And yeah, the world
sounds good, brother.
Our coffee world is looking good. So until next week, my friend.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Peace in, brother.
Keep your coffee regular. See ya.